皆様、こんにちは。Hello, everyone, and good morning to our viewers in Europe, and konnichiwa to all our friends in Japan. 私は NRW.Global Business Japan のゲオグ・ルアーと申します。ドイツ NRW 州貿易投資振興公社の日本法人である NRW.Global Business Japan の代表をしております。本日、NRW.Global Business オンラインシリーズの最終回、NRW Cities and Regions、ドイツと欧州でのビジネス、この地でスタートへようこそ。このシリーズは、ノートライン・ベストファーレン州と東京都が中小企業のために協力し合うプロジェクトから始まりました。東京都の地域間経済交流事業の一環として、東京都からの中小企業がドイツ NRW 州へビジネス展開することを我々は支援することとなりました。それからその後、ノートライン・ベストファーレン州の中小企業も東京にビジネスを展開することを支援したいと考えております。このプログラムに参加してくださっている地域と都市を紹介したいと思います。今までアーヘン、ボーホム、デュッセルドルフ、Köln、エッセン、クレフェルドを紹介させていただきました。本日はRhein-Kreis Neussというデュッセルドルフに近い地方を紹介したいと思います。さて、この7つのシリーズのイベントを通じて、ノートライン・ベストファーレンの魅力を味わうことができたでしょうか。本日のプログラムでございますが、日本語で説明させていただきます。最初は私の後にいつも同様に NRW グローバルビジネス社のアジア・オーストラリア部長のアストリッド・ベカ様にご挨拶賜りたいと思います。その後、今日のメインスピーカーに移りたいと思います。Rhein-Kreis Neuss、Rheinノイス地域連合経済振興局の副地域連合長、Georg 様、それから同経済振興局長のRobert 様、それから特別ゲストとしてドイツヤクルト販売株式会社コーポレート PR オフィサーのアストリッド・ハイスラー様に、話を賜りたいと考えております。その後、いつも同様 Q&A セッションに入りたいと考えております。皆様、もう Zoom に慣れていらっしゃるかと思いますが、ご案内の通り、質問は Q&A ボタンを使って出していただければ幸いです。直接ディスカッションに参加したい場合、手を挙げてください。それから何か技術的な問題、不具合がございましたら、チャット機能をお使いください。本日もまた2人の通訳が、日英の 通訳をしてくださいますので、ぜひ聞いていただければと思います。それでは、まずは皆さんを紹介したいと思いますので、一旦私のプレゼンテーションを終了させていただきます。So, I would now like to welcome you all to today's event. Just a second, I also will show myself. Yeah, maybe ladies first. We have today from Yakult Deutschland GmbH Astrid Heisler. We have Johanna Mehring from Rhein-Kreis Neuss. And we have as our main speaker, Mr. Dirk Brügge from Rhein-Kreis Neuss, and also his colleague Robert Abts from Rhein-Kreis Neuss. So thank you all very much for participating in today's event. We look forward to hearing a lot about this exciting and attractive region, which is home to many, many Japanese companies in North Rhine-Westphalia. And Astrid Becker will now give you a little bit more details in her greetings. Dozo, Becker-san, yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Thank you very much, Mr. Löer. Thank you for the kind introduction. Dear ladies and gentlemen, good morning and good afternoon to Tokyo from North Rhine-Westphalia. Thank you very much for also joining this last webinar of our series NRW, Cities and Regions. We hope that with our webinars, we could give a good impression of the welcoming culture for Japanese small and middle enterprises and the high potential of business opportunities in North Rhine-Westphalia. Today, we want to introduce to you the seventh partner community in our cooperation program with Tokyo Metropolitan Government, the district of Rhein-Kreis Neuss. The Rhein-Kreis Neuss is the district surrounding the city of Neuss, located just opposite of Düsseldorf on the eastern side of the Rhine River. The district includes several urban communities, counts around 460,000 inhabitants, and enjoys great popularity for doing business and for living. The district benefits from the dynamic business activities of the larger cities in its direct vicinity, like Düsseldorf, Cologne, the city of Neuss itself, and the city of Krefeld, while offering unique industrial sites and living conditions. Rhein-Kreis Neuss is furthermore well connected to the 16 million people living in a radius of about 100 kilometers via an excellent infrastructure for transport and logistics, including very well-developed motorways, the supra-regional rail network, and of course, an own port on the River Rhine. This has ensured that the district has developed into a location for distributive services and that the majority of the employees are employed in the areas of trade, transport, and storage. Nevertheless, the Rhein-Kreis Neuss also offers a balanced mix of industries and is an important location for the energy industry, aluminum processing, the food and beverage industry, as well as the chemical industry throughout Europe. Measured in terms of gross domestic product per capita, the Rhein-Kreis Neuss has been the economically strongest urban district in North Rhine-Westphalia for many years. According to a study of the German Prognos AG in 2019, it comes off as the district with the best future prospects in our state. The district achieved particularly good results in the categories of economic strength and innovation. Around 28,000 companies of all types and sizes and industries, including well-known global corporations, are today based in this district. The international orientation of the economy, an attractive potential of qualified workforce, and an excellent logistical infrastructure have not only convinced established companies, but also give a positive signal to start a new company. Founders can benefit from the digital innovation hubs in Düsseldorf, as well as several local startup hubs and initiatives, which provide a large network of cooperation partners and at the same time promote the topic of digitization and innovations in the region. Due to its proximity to Düsseldorf and the other larger cities of the Rhine-Ruhr metropolitan region, the district and the city of Neuss are popular for branches of foreign companies in Germany and Europe. Due to the high density of Asian and especially Japanese companies in the Düsseldorf area, many Asian companies founded their representations in the Rhein-Kreis Neuss. The district traditionally maintains close economic ties with Japan. Around 50 Japanese companies, including well-known corporations such as Yakult, Kyocera, and Toshiba, are already located here. The Rhein-Kreis Neuss is a very welcome partner in our cooperation program with the Tokyo Metropolitan Government, and I am now really looking forward to the more detailed presentations. And here I would like to hand back to Mr. Löer and thank all of you for your kind attention. Thank you very much.
Becker さん、どうもありがとうございました。続きまして、本日は本当この素晴らしいシュロスデュークでセミナーを開催することができれば最も嬉しいなんですけれども、今日はとりあえず我慢してオンラインでRhein-Kreis Neussの話を聞きましょう。それでこのRhein-Kreis Neuss地域連合について本日はお話ししてくださるDirk Brügge様について紹介させていただきます。Brügge様は以前日本にもいらしてるんですけれども2015年からRhein-Neuss地域連合副地域連合長として仕事をなさってまた他の以下の仕事も兼務しております。それでは、Mr. Brügge, thank you for joining us today, and now the show is yours.
Yeah, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, at first I have to apologize for my poor English, but I will try my very best. And I'm very honored to talk to you about our strong business location. The Rhine County of Neuss is one of Germany's most successful economic locations. Click. Yeah. Located in Central Europe, the Rhine County of Neuss is a perfect location for setting up an international business. Within a radius of 50 kilometers, you can reach up to 8 million inhabitants, and within a radius of 100 kilometers, the figure doubles up to 60 million inhabitants. Cologne and Düsseldorf are just a stone throw away, and also business hotspots like Paris or London can be reached by train or plane in 1 to 5 hour journey. Our country is located at the Rhine River, the largest and economically most important river in Europe. Click. Many people have already discovered this booming region along the Rhine as an ideal location for both their private and professional lives. Today, almost 500,000 people live in one of the country's 8 cities and municipalities. 29,000 companies are located in the Rhine County of Neuss. 2,500 of them are foreign companies and operate their German or European headquarters in the Rhine County of Neuss. Approximately 50 companies are from Japan. A lot of big global players with a worldwide reputation are located in the Rhine County of Neuss, although the economic base is built of medium-sized companies. 99.6% of our companies range within this definition. Click. The Rhine County of Neuss is one of the strongest economic regions in Germany and the strongest in the federal state of North Rhine-Westphalia. We have an export rate of more than 50%, and the community of international companies is growing. In 2020-19 foreign direct investments we are made in the Rhine County of Neuss. The good state of our companies represents the very low unemployment rate of 5.7%, which is the lowest figure in the region and below the federal average. This leads to a high amount of employment in a number of 145,000, as well as a high purchase power in the Rhine County of Neuss. Click. The best location is one that enables easy access and gets you where you need to quickly. Our location offers an excellent infrastructure. The 4 airports of Düsseldorf, Cologne, Mönchengladbach and Weeze are all located close to the Rhine district of Neuss. There is a daily non-stop connection to Tokyo from Düsseldorf, in addition to many other national and international flights. A comprehensive rail network, 6 motorways and the Rhine River as a link to the seaports of Rotterdam, Antwerp and Amsterdam provide easy access for your customers, employees and goods. Very important for doing international business are the worldwide known trade fairs in Düsseldorf, Cologne and Essen. This sums up to perfect requirements for a successful economy. Click. The wide range of international companies shows the attractiveness of our location. Big names like Bayer, 3M or Johnson & Johnson benefit from the excellent requirements in the Rhine County of Neuss. Click. Yeah. Also, a great value of our location is the excellent education landscape. There are 86 universities and technical colleges, public as well as private institutions in around the Rhine County of Neuss. Probably most known is the Technical University of Aachen, which is only 70 kilometers away. Furthermore, our area can offer a great range of vocational training centers for different professional trainings in the leading dual systems. In addition to the high standard education in public school, the International School of the Rhine offers an excellent international education through full-day schooling from kindergarten to grade 12 in a bilingual and multilingual environment. Japanese students are, with an amount of 10%, one of the largest group at the international school. The excellent educational landscape leads to a high-skilled employers for companies and ensures a good education for children. Click. Japan plays an active role in Germany as well as in our region. The figures prove it. 600 Japanese companies with an approximate 32,000 employers are located in the state of North Rhine-Westphalia, and 50 of them are located in the Rhine County of Neuss. 11,000 Japanese are living in North Rhine-Westphalia, which made it the biggest Japanese community in Germany, and almost 1,000 Japanese live in the Rhine County of Neuss. Click. Some of 50 Japanese companies which are located in the Rhine County of Neuss are shown on this chart. They either have their German or European headquarters in the Rhine County of Neuss and are part and region of the successful local economy. Click. The economy in the Rhine County of Neuss is affected by industry. It is the most important industrial location in the North Rhine-Westphalia. More than 30,000 employments work in industrial jobs. The most important industrial sectors are logistics, the chemical industry, food industry, and healthcare industry. Click. Due to the structural change of the region, new opportunities arise for innovation companies in the Rhine County of Neuss. With the ending of lignite mining in the Rhine district of Neuss, economic structural change are rising. With around 884 hectare commercial space mined to long term, there is a lot of potential for innovative companies in our region. Click. In the course of 2021, the legal and formal framework for structural change in the Rhine in the Rheinischen Revier was established. In March 2021, the guidelines for moving forward with the structural change in the region were settled. One goal is to create more than 6,000 permanent jobs in the future industries such as new engineers, smart mobility, organic and circular economy by the end of the decade. On April 17th, 2021, the state government and key players from the Rheinisches Revier signed a contract defining the goals and rules. Moreover, the economic and structural program was presented to the state government of Northern Rhine-Westphalia and the general public. It formed the substantive basis for the funding programs. The project Revier Gestalten has started and makes the official start of the general founding programs. Click. In order to give you an idea of the opportunities in our region, I want to point out some of projects in the context of the structural change. The Global Entrepreneurship Center is going to be scale-up centers for companies in the growth phase. They aim to attract startups worldwide to the Rheinisches Revier to help them mature into successful companies through a global unique range of services in the region. The Launch Center for Food Industry aims at forming an innovation hub for the food industry. Research as well as technology and knowledge transfer between applied science and business are provided under one roof. The focus is on questions concerning the production chain, such a question about plant-based foods, alternative proteins, and the utilization of plant-based raw material. Clicked. The Rhine County of Neuss part of the project Innovation Valley Garzweiler, which is overall goal to transform the 3,500 hectare coal mining location Garzweiler into an innovative landscape. Our task is to establish an innovation network with the regional economy. We are going to connect companies, institutions and actors of the regional innovation ecosystem Rheinisches Zukunftsrevier. Startups are getting help settling down and are going to prove it from the wide network of innovation business houses, agriculture, the energy industry, tourism, research and services for long-term value creation at one location. The project Elo Valley 4.0 Rheinisches Revier pursues the goal of building a new innovation and application center for the energy efficient use of aluminium in the Rheinisches Revier. Value creation is achieved through the development of new products, especially from the customer and user perspective. There is a focus of fields and application with high innovation potentials that are relevant to the aluminium industry, such as the mobility sector or the construction and mechanical engineering industries. Click. Moreover, the Rhine County of Neuss has an excellent digital infrastructure. For example, we have broadened internet access as well as public Wi-Fi access in the city centers. The vivid startup scene is also growing. We promote innovation by various projects and funding programs to increase innovation in the region. Click. Good jobs, possibility, excellent transport facilities, the Rhine landscape, and a great variety in cultural, sporting, and recreational offers contribute to a high standard of living. A wide range of museums offers a great variety of culture expositions. For example, the Langen Foundation, which is located at the Museum Insel Hambroch in Neuss, holds on one of the largest collections of Japanese art in Europe. The building were created by the famous Japanese architect Tadao Ando. One of the witnesses of the local history is the 12th century castle Schloss Dieck, which is famous for its magnificent park and garden. Besides, the Rhine County of Neuss is a great location for sport activities. A broad network of cycle routes invites you to an outdoor trip, and although hundreds of kilometers away from the Alps, in Neuss you have the opportunity of skiing year-round in Europe's largest indoor ski hall. Click. Our aim at the Department of Economic Development of the Rhine County of Neuss is to help you find the perfect location for setting up your business in the Rhine County of Neuss. We are pleased to help you find a suitable space for your office, productions and logistics. We will support you while establishing your company. That also includes the support for visa procedures. We can help you find partners as well as skilled staff. We will stay in close connecting with you during the whole process and also afterwards. We guarantee you availability via email or telephone. Don't hesitate to get in touch with us. Click. I would like to invite you to come and visit us in the Rhine County of Neuss. We are looking forward to welcoming you in our great community. Please feel free to contact me or Mr. Abs, the head of the Department for Economic Development, or Ms. Mering from the Investors Desk. Thank you very much.
Ja, Rügge.
Ja, eine Folie haben wir noch. Ja.
Ach so.
Thank you very much for your attention. We are glad to inform you that Mrs. Astrid Heiser from the Japanese company Yakult has offered to speak about the 25 years experience of Yakult doing business in our location. Mrs. Heiser, the stage is yours.
Thank you very much.
Please.
So, could you please move to the first slide? Thank you. Yeah, click. Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here, and thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to briefly introduce Yakult. My name is Astrid Heisler, and I am the corporate PR officer of Yakult Germany. Click. I think most of you already know the company and the product Yakult. It all goes back to our company founder, Dr. Minoru Shirota. In 1930, after several years of research, he succeeded in selecting and cultivating L-Casei Shirota. This lactic acid bacterium is particularly resistant to bile and gastric acid and reaches the intestines alive. Dr. Shirota's vision from the beginning was to contribute to health and happiness of people around the world. This was also the reason for his research work, because he realized early on that it is better to prevent diseases than to cure them. So when he managed to cultivate L-Casei Shirota, his next step was to develop a drink containing these special lactic acid bacteria so that people could easily consume these valuable bacteria. Thus, the first Yakult was launched in 1935 in Japan. In 1955, Shirota founded the company Yakult and also a research institute. Here you can see the special importance that Dr. Shirota attached to science and research from the very beginning. There are now 2 research institutes, one in Tokyo and one in Ghent, Belgium. In 1963, Shirota introduced the Yakult Ladies system. women who personally bring Yakult to their consumers and are also available for questions and advice. Since 1968, Yakult is available in a new bottle design, which was created by the famous Japanese designer Isamu Kenmochi, based on the model of a Kokeshi doll. Click. Yakult is now available in 40 countries and regions around the world, and more than 40 million people drink Yakult every day. In 1964, the first overseas branch, meaning the first branch outside of Japan, was opened in Taiwan. But how did Yakult come to Europe and to Germany? Click. In 1994, the European production facility opened in Almere in the Netherlands. Yakult's European headquarters are also located there. Almere is only 25 kilometers from Amsterdam and is about 165 kilometers from Neuss by air. By car, it takes about 2.5 hours to drive from the German office in Neuss, to the factory in Almere. In Europe, unfortunately, we do not have a Yakult ladies system. In addition, only 3 product variants are available here. However, 2 of them have been developed especially for European tastes. Yakult Original is the original product and is similar to the Yakult developed by Dr. Shirota back in 1935. This Yakult Original was launched in Germany in 1996, which means we celebrated our 25th anniversary this year. And since 1996, we have also been located in Neuss. And I must say, we feel very well here. Click. One of the reasons for this is certainly the good infrastructure. The state capital Düsseldorf and the metropolis Cologne are not far away. Numerous other cities are in the immediate vicinity. As already mentioned, it only takes about 2.5 hours to get to our European headquarters in the Netherlands. Belgium is also close by. There is an extensive highway network here, and Düsseldorf has an international airport from which there are also flights to Narita. North Rhine-Westphalia is the most populous state in Germany. Since we particularly value personal contact with our consumers, this is another big plus for us. Here we can make good personal contact with our consumers, for example at events which are plentiful here. And last but not least, we have felt welcome and supported here from the very beginning. This may certainly also be due to the famous Rhenish cordiality. The people here in this region are very open and it's very pleasant to work with them. Click. All these good structures and framework conditions enable us to coordinate our entire German business from our office in Neuss. Therefore, in addition to our sales and administration departments, marketing, PR, and our science departments are also located in Neuss. And historically, also, our company has grown starting from Neuss. In April 1996, Yakult Original was launched, initially in North Rhine-Westphalia. From there, the sales area was then expanded to other regions in Germany until it was finally distributed throughout Germany since 1999. We have deep roots in Neuss, and the location is very close to our hearts. When we came here to Neuss 25 years ago, we immediately started to establish direct contact with consumers, for example, through face-to-face sampling in supermarkets or at events. It is very important to us that our consumers understand our product. So this personal contact is very important to us. And especially here in Neuss, there are families who have been drinking Yakult for generations, now even the grandchildren. For us, Neuss has become a home, and we are very happy that we have been so well integrated here and have been able to put down roots. Click. That's why I would like to take this opportunity to thank the city of Neuss once again for the past 25 years, and also for inviting me to present our company today. We are very much looking forward to the joint future. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Ms. Heisler, thank you so much for this wonderful presentation. And I can only testify that actually in 1997, I had this great moment of happiness when I was in Bad Sassendorf, near my hometown in Westfalen, and I noticed this Yakult in the supermarket, in the, I think it was Rewe or Edeka supermarket, and I thought, yay, Yakult has arrived in Germany. And in that sense, I think your company is really a path breaker or a pathfinder for Japanese food and drinks in Germany. So thank you so much for this wonderful presentation. And we always appreciate the great support received from your head office here in Tokyo also. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So please come back and join us for the discussion and for the Q&A session. どうぞ皆さんお戻りください. Yes. Yeah, we have learned a lot about Rhein-Kreis Neuss today, and I saw that in one of the slides you showed the area of Meerbusch, which is also one of the most popular areas for Japanese expatriates living in the Rhineland area. So you often hear about Meerbusch when you talk with Japanese expatriates. And this is also a testament to the high quality of living offered in the Rhein-Kreis Neuss. But of course, we also know about companies like Kawasaki, Robotics Europe, which are very successful in your area, and many of the other Japanese companies that are there. But I think the big challenge, of course, which has been explained by Mr. Brügge, is the new opportunities which are offered by the change in the energy industry, by the Rhinish Revier. I think this will also offer a lot of new opportunities, because when I saw the figures of new land which will become available, the new property which will be available for companies, I thought, wow, this is the place to go to in North Rhine-Westphalia. Herr Abts, so you will have a lot of space for Japanese companies to enter North Rhine-Westphalia.
Yes, that's right. Mr. Brügge has shown us in the presentation 850 hectares will upcoming to develop as a very innovative region, and we can target new themes like new mobility, new energy, robotics, sensoring. Also, very, very interesting area. and it is supported from the government from Germany and from the land from North Rhine-Westphalia. So take part to be someone coming to the Rhine County of Neuss, and we can explain you the opportunities we have for our excellent future.
Excellent. And I saw that you also have a lot of activities related to startup and accelerators. You have the DigiHub Rhineland very close by. You're working with them. Maybe there is something more you would like to. I remember that some years ago, we also had our former company name NRW Invest Award was given to one of the companies in the aluminium industry, I think. So your area is a very innovative area, be it in the more traditional industry, but also in the digital area.
Yes, Mr. Löer, our goal is to transform our industry. We have industry for a long time, but the industry is moving to innovation. And this is a big chance for our region to develop the industry together. And startups are very important to get new ideas and to cooperate with the companies, with the small and medium-sized enterprises. And so the startup scene is a very, very important target. We are support. We are a member of the DigiHub, and we have our own programs. You told about our accelerator program. We give 25,000 euro to each startup getting in our program. This is very new, and I think it's very special. We are alone in North Rhine-Westphalia with this program. Also, not only for small and medium-sized enterprises or for the big players coming to us, also people with new ideas to make a startup or cooperate with startups in our region are very welcome.
Yeah, I think this is very important. And as you may know, also in Japan, we see a lot of startup and accelerator activities. So companies are getting much more used to dealing with such programs. So I think this is a perfect time to promote such programs. Yeah. But Frau Mehring, I mean, I was very impressed by the promise of Mr. Brügge that you answer the client's request within 24 hours. That's quite impressive. So you are a very customer-focused organization, I understand.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Löer. We are indeed. So we have this promise that we always answer in a certain time. Within this time period, and it's very important for us as the Economic Development Office of the Rhein-Kreis Neuss.
Yeah, I'm sure you provide the best support for the Japanese companies, especially with a view to what we will do with Tokyo Metropolitan Government. But we have actually some questions relating to Ms. Heisler's presentation, and if I may put them forward. In Japanese, here it says, ドイツにヤクルト製品を販売する上で、ヨーロッパ人の好みに合わせた製品を開発されたということですが、どのような味の違いがあるでしょうか? So this is probably a corporate secret, but the question is, in what respect is the taste of Yakult in Europe or Germany different from that of what we have here in Japan?
Yeah, thank you very much for your question. So it is not that we have like strawberry taste or something like that in Germany. No, Yakult has a very unique taste, and that's the same in Japan and also in Germany. What we have, I previously told you that we have 3 variants here. One is Yakult Original, and it's almost the same you have in Japan. But then we have Yakult Plus and Yakult Light, and they have also a Yakult taste, but Yakult Plus, for example, it contains dietary fibers and vitamin C and has less sugar. And Yakult Light is also, as the name tells you, is also has less calories and contains vitamin D and E. The taste itself is a Yakult taste, but it is a little bit more, a little bit fresher than maybe the Yakult Original. I mean, it contains less sugar. So when you taste it, and then you can taste the difference, but it's not like blueberries or strawberry or something like that. And we launched these 2 products because it's not a German product, but it's a European product, because we saw that our consumers here, they wanted to have such variants. So we wanted to answer these requests and launched these 2 products.
Thank you so much. So that's interesting. You look at Europe as a whole. Yes. Which areas, speaking of areas, I mean, are there any areas in Europe which are especially, let's say, very the top running Yakult consumers, or are there areas where Yakult is not so well known? I have a question here, for instance, relating to Northern Europe. Are the Northern Europeans not drinking so much Yakult, or as the Southern Europeans? Is there any reason for that?
I mean, historically, we started in the Netherlands, and after that, soon after that, Germany came. So, yes, I mean, Yakult is very popular in the Netherlands and very well established, and also we have a recognition rate here in Germany of 80%. So almost everyone in Germany knows what Yakult is, have heard about Yakult. So there are, of course, areas where Yakult is well established, like Netherlands and Germany, and also UK. And there are, of course, areas where Yakult is much newer in the market. So, and that is also the same with the North European countries, where we are not in every country until now. So I can't tell you whether this will or when we will enter the market, because this is a decision which is done by Yakult Honsha and Yakult Europe. So I can't say anything about that. But what I can say is that we always, we are not a company which is like we're entering a market and we want to have very fast profits. I mean, of course, we have to sell our product, that's clear, but we have more agricultural business style. That means we want that people really understand our products. This is also what why we started our business from Neuss and then just had North Rhine-Westphalia as distribution area, and we concentrated on one area and try to do it right and to have personal contact with our consumers to explain our product, and then did the next step and expanded our area. And this is, I think, the same why we're not in whole Europe now, but we're doing step by step and trying to like plant the seeds and then let them grow. So someday they will, we'll have the fruits.
Yeah.
So this is our business style.
Sounds very much like a very sustainable approach to business. And I heard that you have some vitamin D in your product. So I was told by my home doctor in Westfalen that he recommends a good dose of vitamin D these days, especially for with regard to corona patients. Apparently they fare much better if they have a higher vitamin D level. But we are not making any advertisement for vitamin D here. So, but in any case, I think there are numerous companies which are developing very successfully, growing, as you said, organically, also from the Rhein-Kreis Neuss area into North Rhine-Westphalia as the most populous area in Germany, and then beyond. So I think this is a business model which can be recommended for copying and replicating. Yeah. So I think this is especially good news for our friends from Tokyo Metropolitan Government. And we have now online also our valued colleague and partner at Tokyo Metropolitan Government, Ms. Momoko Otani-san. Otani-san, are you there? Can you hear us?
はい、お世話になっております。
Yeah, so 大変お世話になっております。本日のイベントにご参加くださりありがとうございました。Thank you so much for participating in today's event. So maybe after seeing now 6 cities and the region Rhein-Kreis Neuss, I hope we have been able to convince you that North Rhine-Westphalia is the best place to enter Europe, the business in Europe and in Germany, and also that it's an excellent place for small and medium companies. So we look forward to your companies which you have now selected for the program, and 少しコメントしていただけますでしょうか。大谷さん。
はい、ありがとうございます。はい。はい、本当にですね、すみません、いろいろと、ご紹介いただきました、東京都産業労働局商工部にて、NRW 州の皆様との連携事業を担当しております、大谷と申します。この度はですね、NRW グローバルビジネスのベッカー様、ヤンジェン様、あと NRW グローバルビジネスのジャパンのロエル社長はじめ皆様、またですね、本日ご講演いただいたラインノイス地域連合経済振興客の皆様、またドイツヤクルト販売株式会社の皆様ですね、他ですね、今回7つの都市地域の皆様から7日間にわたりまして、このようなシティーズ&リージョンズという機会で、ドイツの皆様の魅力をお伝えいただきまして、本当にありがとうございます。またですね、今回こうした場でご挨拶の機会もいただきまして、大変ありがたく思っております。今ロエル社長からおっしゃっていただきましたようにですね、シティーズ&リージョンズの方ではですね、NRW 州の7つの都市地域の皆様から各エリアの魅力の方をご紹介いただきまして、本当にそれぞれの地域で多様な産業が発達していらっしゃるのだということを改めて認識させていただきますとともに、その NRW 州の立地の良さというところから、先ほどもお話がありましたけれども、その欧州への事業展開の可能性があるというところですね、非常に可能性がある地域であるというところを改めて私どもとしても理解をさせていただく機会となりました。本当にですね、各都市地域の皆様の今回の事業ですとか、日本の企業、都内中小企業に対する熱意というところもですね、非常に感じまして、我々東京都としても非常に嬉しく思ったところでございます。 今後もですね、ぜひ連携を深めまして、双方の中小企業がリモートラインベストファー練習と、そして東京都でですね、事業展開をしていくためのサポートをですね、協力の上、実施していければ大変ありがたいなと思っております。本当にこの度はありがとうございました。
大谷様、どうもありがとうございました。So, thank you so much for also supporting this program so strongly from the Tokyo Metropolitan Government side. This is really a very great honor to be able to cooperate with the Tokyo Metropolitan Government as the strongest economic region in Japan, and of course North Rhine-Westphalia also being the strongest economic region in Germany. I think we are a perfect fit, and we look forward to cooperating with you closely going forward. Now, before we move on, I have one more question to the Rhein-Kreis Neuss. First of all, a big thank you to Mr. Brügge for the excellent presentation. And also there is a question, this is a little bit difficult question, I think, because it says, are there right now any concrete running projects where Japanese companies are thinking about investment or setting up their business facilities in Rhein-Kreis Neuss? Now, this is a very delicate question, because normally we do not speak about our projects openly online, especially. But as far as I can say, we have a number of projects in the pipeline where also Rhein-Kreis Neuss would be an excellent location. And but maybe Herr Abts, obviously you will still welcome Japanese companies to Rhein-Kreis Neuss.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Löer. That's right. We can't explain investment plans from companies where they come from, and but this session here is also very good for us to motivate you to come and make plannings and projects with us going to innovation. We explained the areas we have for the future, and there are many projects running. Mr. Brügge told, like the Global Entrepreneurship Center, Launch Center for the food industry. Have your idea come to the Rhine County F Neuss, and we prove if we can make a project with Japanese companies going to in innovation theme. Be invited for this. Contact us, please. Very well.
Okay. I hope this answer was sufficient motivation for you, dear Taga-san, who also participated in several of our events. Please contact Rhein-Kreis Neuss and Mr. Abt and Ms. Mehring for further information. Now, coming to a close, I would like to ask Astrid Becker for a closing statement. I would like to mention that the idea to have these nice series, NRW Cities and Regions, actually came from Ms. Becker, and so we are very happy to conclude today with a statement from her. And before I say so, or ask you to do this, I would like to remind everyone that on the 18th of October, we will have the kickoff event here in Tokyo. And also on the 28th of October, we will have a similar kickoff event for NRW companies in Düsseldorf. And now, Ms. Becker, どうぞよろしくお願いします。
Thank you very much. Yes, indeed. I'm very happy that all the communities participate as our partners in the cooperation agreement with Tokyo Metropolitan Government. And I'm also very happy that we found the interest of the Japanese audience. Also for us, it was quite interesting to learn more details about the communities. And today, I think that also Rhein-Kreis Neuss presented itself very well as a business location that has very good opportunities for doing business in Germany and Europe, and especially for Japanese companies and small and medium-sized enterprises who want to set up business here. Thank you very much for your attention and your interest, and I'm looking forward to seeing and meeting all again soon.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Becker. We had a quite strong showing today with more than 60 participants, and we are, of course, as you know, here in Tokyo, our team, including myself and Ms. Naoko Yagihashi, Mr. Ryuji Sugizaki, and Mr. Haruaki Kusuki, we are all happy to support you in your activities. And in Düsseldorf, of course, Ms. Becker is happy to receive your inquiries and contacts, and also our colleague, Head of Business Unit Japan, Mr. Wolfgang Jansen. So once again, to all of you who joined today, Mr. Brügge, Ms. Abts, Ms. Heisler, and Ms. Mehring, and Ms. Becker, and also Ms. Otani. Thank you so much for joining us today, and see you soon. どうもありがとうございました。またお会いしましょう。